Good morning, happy Tuesday. Today is August the 22nd, 23rd. I'm here outside of Boston's South Station Amtrak Greyhound Station, where the commuter rail lines and the Amtrak combine together and disperse out to different cities: DC, New York, Chicago, Providence, all over here in downtown Boston. So according to news media outlets here in the city of Boston, as well as to MBTA General Manager Steve Pollack and Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, construction looked like it's picking up right here in the city of Boston. Construction is pretty good right now. They're on track to finish sometime around September the 16th, 17th, 18th of next month, after 9/11. Here in the city of Boston, they're due to bring it to a conclusion, bring it to an end sometime around September the 16th, September the 18th here in the city of Boston. So construction does look pretty good. Customers are out and about doing their normal day. It's pretty much very empty here. There was a crowd a little bit earlier of passengers coming in from work, about like that 6:30, 7 o'clock crowd kind of breezed through and drove through here for the first, the second, and third trains were coming due from Worcester, from Providence, from Jersey, from other areas into here, pouring into the city of Boston. So they just had another train load of about 100, 200 passengers came in about 30 minutes ago. So it's pretty good. So anyway, here's the bulletin board looks pretty good. There's no conflicts of schedule right now with the commuter rail lines as well as the Amtrak lines. And the green and the orange line right now, the orange line is completely shut down, even though there are still stations like here at South Station is still open, as well as the green line, some parts of the green line, including some parts going into Northeastern University, where the Green Line connects with college students coming in for the fall 2020 semester, also has been shut down. But the South Lines, the South Station here at South Station, as well as Back Bay Station, is still open. The train terminals are still open, but the orange line at Back Bay Station is closed down. Even though the train terminals are only open, people are about going about their business. So anyway, some regular customers enjoying their day, having a cup of coffee, having a nice breakfast, and the trains everything is pretty much on schedule. There's no conflict in the schedule, like I said before. Thank you again to MBTA General Manager Steve Pollack for keeping the public up to date, as well as Boston Mayor Michelle Wu for her dialect and letting the public know that everything is up to date and on schedule, due for September the 16th, September the 18th. Finish or sometime mid-September. They really don't have a permanent end date, but all they say is that everything is on schedule. So anyway, here it is. I'm here at South Station. This is LaQueen Battle First Aid Responder Services. Happy Tuesday. I'm on my way to take care of a couple of things today. And I thankful to the MBTA, the Amtrak, as well as all officials here in the city of Boston for allowing the public to have this, make this an ease and a smooth transition towards public safety measures and everything that is needed in order to hopefully bring it to a better, safer, quality mass transit system that the city of Boston needs for the residents as well as for commuters. Now, like I said before, I was trying to explain that to somebody. What happens here in the city of Boston, regardless to government, regards to mass transit, because the MBTA is one of the first mass transit bus lines, subway systems, mass transit systems in the whole entire United States. Here in the city of Boston is one of the first. So anyway, Boston has one of the first mass transit systems in the United States. So Boston has one of the first mass transit systems in the United States. So like I was explaining to a couple people, 2 days ago on Sunday, what happens here in the city of Boston happens all around the whole entire United States. So they're using Boston as an example, even though there have been issues regarding to a couple fatalities due to issues with the MBTA subway lines, the commuter rail lines, fire explosions on the commuter rail lines that have endangered people. A couple fatalities that happened a couple months ago with one gentleman who had his hand dragged through the subway turnstile. So anyway, condolences to the family members of these loved ones who have lost their lives due to the incidents that the MBTA has had. So regardless of all of that, the MBTA is still trying to, as well as Boston, is trying to maintain its, trying to go by and abide by all recommendations that the federal mass transit federal authorities have in regards to maintaining public safety in this realm, in this regard. Okay, so like I said before, Boston sets the example. Boston, New York, Chicago, Dallas, even parts of Nashville, even parts of Miami, Los Angeles, San Francisco. These are major commuter rail systems, commuter areas. So it's great for finally you have construction companies coming in and say, hey, we want to finally take care and address this issue, and let the authorities come in here and do their inspection. And then after that, still even after the construction is over with, the authorities still have to come in here and inspect this system again one more time to make sure that the Boston is up to date and in accordance to the normal protocol for what mass transit is around the whole entire world. So you have mass transit in the United States, and then you have bigger, huge cities like London, Paris, Germany, Singapore, Japan, even Mexico, even Africa. Mass transit is all around the world. So Boston does set the example. Okay, so like I said before, right now everything is up to schedule and up to date. If you do have any other particular kind of questions, you can call MBTA.com, as well as speak to their phone number is 1-800-392-6100. Again, that phone number is 1-800-392-6100. And any other additional questions you have with the Amtrak, you can also visit their website, leave any comments, feedbacks, or concerns, Amtrak.com, as well as MBTA.com, and you can address them as well. Like I said before, Boston does set the example. So any other comments or concerns, you can also email Michelle Wu and Mayor Michelle Wu, Boston.gov, as well as the Federal Transit Association, mass transit as well. Even email the White House, President Biden, and let President Biden know Boston does have problems, so we need to fix this here in the city of Boston. So anyway, this is LaQueen Battle First Aid Responder Services. Thank you so much for seeing to me. I will upload this onto you guys to my YouTube platforms as well as all my social media accounts. And if you have any other questions for me in regards to how I feel and my opinions about this, you can also email me at battlefirstaid@icloud.com. That's BATTLE1STAID@icloud.com. I'm here to lead on this train. All right. God bless you guys and take care.